I'll tell you some of the things that we do consistently that work phenomenal. Number one, we're always marketing online, always. It is the shortcut. It's so cheap to market online, provided you're following up and nurturing the leads correctly and you have a real enrollment process, not just throwing them in class. Throwing them in class like rolling the dice at the craps table. Good luck. The house always wins, you lose. But if you have a real enrollment process, well, you will earn about $4 on average for every $1 you put in. Those are the odds I want to play. What that means is for every dollar we put into Facebook, we typically get $4 back. It's money well spent. Now, the only thing that stops us from spending even more money is that we maximize how many leads can we get to, because anything more than that gets wasted. I don't want to waste any money. However, that set aside, in addition to marketing online, what else do we do? Well, I know Saturday at one of our locations, we had a booth, and I don't know how many people they met, but they met a whole bunch. Saturday evening, we had a booth in Carmichael. The Friday before, I think it was, our Folsom location had a booth at a movie night in the park. There's so many events you can look for, and here's what you need to do. Go online and Google family events near me and Google it a couple times, change the words up a couple times, and watch what happens. Number two, if you have a Chamber of Commerce website, go there. They list all kinds of family events typically. And if you have a City of website, they tip it out in a big city like Sacramento. A lot of times they're too far away. If it's not within our 3 to 5 mile radius, we don't waste the money. I need people that can actually come visit the academy. I typically don't do anything more than 5 miles away because in Sacramento, it's so densely populated, they'll just go somewhere else. There's a million schools. There's like 200 schools in Sacramento. It's ridiculous. However, if you live somewhere more rural, like we've got a number of clients that are in Texas, and for people to drive 10, 20 miles, isn't that big a deal? Now, Master Brown in San Francisco, I don't even know if they go more than 1 mile. So when heck, Manhattan, they're not going to go more than 3 blocks. You can market to a 1 mile radius, and that's more than enough. So everyone's demographic may be a little different. If you have questions about that, we can help. However, you got to look online for family events. I know a good buddy of mine, he's doing a hot chili cool cars event. It's a huge family event. Anywhere where there's going to be a lot of people. Right now, you should talk to all of your parents in the academy. What school does your kid go to? I know a lot of schools right now are gearing up for their harvest festivals, their fall festivals. I love fall festivals because we'll go out there and have the kids break a board, collect their information, and invite them to come into the academy. We've always got to be inviting people to come into the academy. Last month, we printed up, I think it was 2,000 rack cards, little cards with an offer, 2 weeks for 20 bucks. And we put about 15 of them in, or 20, in every business within a 1 mile radius. And we didn't get to them all. We ran out of cards. So we're doing that again this month. Okay. Activity brings activity. So in terms of schools, you can do flyers. If they'll send out flyers, every school district's different. And here in California, they're really strict on stuff. So we're a little more limited in California nowadays compared to what we used to be able to do. And I don't know what your district is, but it's easy to find out. Talking to the office lady to find out what you can do in terms of giving out flyers, finding out who's in charge of the PTA or PTO, and do a partnership with them. We've done things where uh, we gift everyone we can gift certificates to use in their raffles, any type of event they're doing. We're always giving stuff away for them to come in. And for that, we'll go ahead and give them a 2 week free because they're not going to give away a gift someone has to buy. So that's an exception, not the rule. But let's see what else. We do talk to the teachers. Hey, what school does your kid go to? What's his teacher's name? All the teachers' names and emails are listed on the school website. We'll email the school. Hey, we have a student in common. We'd love to come to the classroom and share the benefits of learning martial arts in terms of helping the kids pay better attention, have better focus, and better discipline in the classroom. When would be what's the best content? We've got a whole letter that we send out. So for schools, you have festivals, any event the school's doing, I'd love to be tied into it. Number one. Number two, with schools, we'll go in the classroom and do an actual school talk that culminates with us inviting them to the academy for the next lesson to break a board. And there's a whole follow-up sequence for that. Number three, you can do the PE teacher for the day. I'm not the biggest fan of that personally, but some guys kill it with it. So that's as long as you can get their information so that you can follow up, anything works. It's all about generating leads. Um, Whatever seasons are coming to an end, talk to those parents. Hey, where are you guys doing your end of the season soccer party? What's your coach's name? Give me his phone number. I'll see if he'd like to do it here. Why? They can do their end of the year party. They don't need to do it at Round Table Pizza. They can order the pizza, do it here, do whatever they're going to do, and then we'll bust out into an intro lesson and invite them all to come in on Monday for a tour and orientation. Um, we when we're out putting flyers in businesses, we're also putting them in people's hands as we go, hey, you know what? Hey, I bet your kid would love some martial arts. So all of this is just, old school guerrilla marketing, shaking hands and kissing babies, right? And the truth is, the more people I meet, the more people are going to come in. But a lot of people are uncomfortable going out and meeting people. And to that, I say, ideally, just get over it. But if you can't, Facebook and Instagram is a way to go. They will feed you leads all day long. It is pay to play, but the investment is well worth it, provided you're handling the leads correctly.